Hi and welcome to my craft room today. My name's Michelle from Crafty Paper and I wanted to show you how I achieved this effect today. I took part in a swap recently with 12 other demos, so we had to make 13 cards each. It was all to do with the new product from our brand new annual catalogue. So I chose to display the ink colours. The design was actually originally by Laura Bassen from Laurafadora. Absolutely loved what she did just with strips of paper and decided to have a go with the ink colours. So I'm going to start off with a piece of white cardstock. It needs to be at least 15 centimetres by 5 centimetres. Mine's quite a bit longer. I'm just going to trim off anything that I don't need on the end. I've got some strips already pre-cut from the New In Colour Designer Series paper and also some from the cardstock. So I've got a mixture of solid and patterned papers. So all I'm going to do is really simple. With these strips, I'm just going to pop some glue on the back. I'm using Tombow because I can move that around if I want to a little bit. There we go. And then that's just going to stick onto the white paper. For this top piece, I like to turn it over. Push it up there, I can see it needs to reach the top just a little bit. Turn it over, make sure that it's meeting nicely on there. The first one's quite important to get it nice and straight because then you can line up the rest of your paper. And then quite simple, you're just going to alternate the colours on there. So again, pop some glue on the back of this piece. This is the Bumblebee. The first one was DSP in Misty Moonlight. Okay, so you just keep sticking them on there like so, lining them all up until you get magic, something like this. Okay, so as I said before, we've got Misty Moonlight, Bumblebee, Just Jade, Cinnamon Cider, Magenta Madness, and then I've just repeated those two again just to get a little bit of balance. So this is going to be cut down from here and want to cut it into squares, and for each of these cards I need to cut 2 5 centimetre square pieces. So again, there we go, there's my 2 5 centimetre pieces that I cut. From each piece like this you will get 3 squares, so if you do a couple of lengths like this you'll be able to make 6 cards all in one go. Right, so from the squares here we're going to then turn them into triangles. So I'm just going to bring my trimmer over. There we go. So I'm just going to place my trimmer, place my paper in the trimmer, corner to corner, lined up where the cutting track is, and I'm just going to cut the triangle there. So as you can see, I've got the 2 triangles, and I'm going to place the flat edge along the bottom here, again the point in the middle of the channel, and cut that one. I'm then going to do the same for the second piece. There we go, so I've got 4 pieces, 4 triangles there from that one square. I'm going to do the same here. So again, corner to corner in the cutting track. That one moved slightly, I'm just going to go back. There we go. So I've got the 2 triangles. I'm then going to put the straight edge here, point it in the channel. I find it's always better if you can bring the cutting blade down to the bottom and work upwards rather than going against the point of your triangle, because then you can squash your cardstock a bit. And again, from the last one, turn the cutting blade down to the bottom, come up from the straight edge. There. So I've then got 4 triangles. So from these triangles you can see, if you want to pick out the 4 that have got this design on them, and then you'll have 2 that are the same there, and 2 that are the same there. I tend to then use my grid paper just to design them. So if you can see in the original card here, have a move around with it. So that's 1, 2, leave a little bit of gap in between them. 3 and 4 there. So you're making a diamond shape in the middle. Then going to bring these ones in, and again that then just forms the square. So 1, 2, seems to be sticking to my finger, 3, and 4. So you see there, we've made our design. Obviously have a play around with it a bit more, so if you want to make sure that you're all lined up a bit better, then move them around. When you're happy with it, I'm then going to get some post-it notes. So I want 1, 2, 3 post-it notes. Okay, so I've got them all lined up here now. I'm quite happy with how they look. I could possibly just move them around a bit, but to be honest, they do tend to move when I put the notes, little post-it notes on there, so I'm not going to get too fussy about them. So stick a bit of my post-it note there. Just going to pop that down onto here first of all, as gently as you can. Trying not to get anything to move around too much. There we go, so I've got my first lot of triangles captured underneath the post-it note. Second one, again, sticky bits just there. And to try and get this over the next layer. Now it's important you want to try and capture all of those triangles underneath your sticky bit. I just managed to move that bit, so I'm just going to move it slightly back so it doesn't affect my design too much. So the last one of the 3 sticky notes, again, sticky bit just here. I'm just going to come in and stick my last bit there, like so. So I should then be able to lift that over with everything still intact from my design. So I do this bit so I can then put some sticky pads on there. So I'm using some stamping dimensionals. So I'm just going to put 2 on each one. You can of course use the smaller ones as well. There we go, so 2 on each one. So with the smaller ones you could put 3 on each triangle. That'd probably work better and make it nice and sturdy. But just for speed today, I'm just going to do the 2 big ones. There we go. Okay. So you're then obviously going to lift all of the backs off. I won't make you watch me do all of this, so I will speed up this bit for you. Okay, just checking that I've got them all. Alright, so there you go, I've taken all the backs off of those. So I'm then going to bring in a piece of white cardstock that is 9.5 centimetres by 14 centimetres. Just going to pop that in place. I can then, whoops, it came off, but I can see just there that I can put that back in. I'm guessing my notepads aren't quite as sticky as I thought they were. Okay, I'm not going to worry too much. That one doesn't want to go back down. So I'm going to put that there for a minute because I know that's going to go at the bottom of this one. So first one, I'm just going to line that up where I want it on my card. If I pop it there, push it down. There we go. So I can then peel the post-it notes off. So the one that decided not to play and came away separately, that's okay, because I can now line that one up as well and pop that down. So again, just pushing that down so the dimensionals all stick. And there we go, take the post-it notes off and you've got your design in place. So then obviously all that I've done is I've got a base in Sahara sand, pop that on there, and I'd heat embossed a word saying from Well Said and just stuck that over the top. And if I just show you very quickly the inside, I used one of my spare triangles and another one of the words from Well Said. So happy you're here and welcome. And hopefully I can use these soon when we can start doing classes in person. It's one thing I do miss is getting to see everybody. So hope you enjoyed the little video that I've done today and look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye.